Standing there on a stage in front of 5,500 people is a comedian. You may know him. He's a famous comedian in the US. His name is Richard Jr. And here he is talking to an audience, not about comedic things, but about the difference between why and what. And what he says is, let me tell you a little bit about what I do. He says, I travel the country and I do these 90-minute shows, but right in the middle of those shows, I stop and I just find someone in the audience. And he says, when I find that person in the audience, funny always happens. But in this case, something more than funny happened. Just before we press the button, I want you to perhaps acknowledge to the person next to you, or maybe with your hand, if you know the song, Amazing Grace. If you do, you're going to watch this video and you are going to remember for the rest of your life the difference between having a why and not having one. Come with me, let's watch Richard Jr.
Or I'll meet somebody who's really interesting. So I met this one guy, and he said that he teaches music at a school. I was like, all right, you teach music, can you sing? And then I'm just gonna show you the clip. Check it. So you're a musical director. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
All right. Now, once you give me the version, is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick, if you know which version I'm talking about. Just see if that exists. Let me see what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now, right now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Oh, goodness gracious. So here's the thing. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time I asked him to sing, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what has more impact because you're walking in or towards your purpose.
Now that really is and was amazing, wasn't it? Now let me see the hood version. And what you see is just an enormous difference between, in your firm, for example, walking in the morning knowing what you're doing and the difference between knowing why. It really is, from that video, hopefully, so clear.